Hey everyone, Jackie Tomlin here, and happy Friday to all of you. We're going to jump into our weekend reading. This is going to be a collective reading. Hopefully at the end I will remember to do if you're dealing with by the signs. Guys, I posted your July reading yesterday. It looks really good, and I will be around over the weekend. This is the last weekend going into Monday for those June specials, and they're going away. Okay, so take advantage of those while you can. They are booking up fairly quickly. Also, if you are on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button over there. It is youtube.com/Psychic Jackie. And I say that because TikTok is killing us with the views over here. And join me there. Channel is always free to join. There is a membership over there. They get like 3 or 4 extra readings a week from me for a little private group over there. If you're interested in that, hit the join button. Okay, psychic readings are at JackieTomlin.com. Let's get into the energy of this weekend. What we have going on. As always, the focus is what we need to know, which is a little bit different than your line of questioning. Okay, let's see what we have coming up here. It's about picking up things that you have left off this weekend. Projects, things that need to be completed. Okay? And some of y'all doing some kind of treat for yourself, something to do with a beauty regimen. So you could be doing hair or nails or something like that. Some of y'all need to leave the past in the past instead of dwelling on the past. Learn to live for the now. Something here says look past the BS. Look past it. And you're dealing with some, what I call surface level people. That's not going to work for you. Not on your ascension. You're looking for some people with in-depth, something to them. Hey, Samantha. And ride the waves. It's going to be some ups and downs this weekend from what I'm looking at here. Let's see what other messages we got coming up. This is your weekend read. Happy Friday, y'all. We have completed yet another week. Hey, Julie. Thank you. Let's see what we have coming up for the weekend. Okay. There is someone that may try to entice you to do something or go somewhere, and I just find that you're totally uninterested in that. And we have, you are going to tap into your creative side. And like I said, some of you are finishing up some loose ends, some projects like that. But I got writers out there, and I've got artists out there, and I've got musicians out there. And you really need to tap into that. This is a great weekend for that. You know, new music, new writings, new ideas. This is a new moon. Hey, Donnie. And we have, watch that you're dealing with someone with a bad reputation. Okay? Thank you. And you got someone that you're just totally shut down and ignoring. You're totally ignoring this person. Same turn. It looks like you got somebody that's going to try to bully you, and I don't think that's going to work to their advantage either. There is someone that is missing you. There is someone that's missing you. I don't look for this person to reach out right now, but this person is definitely into you. This person is missing you, but I don't think they know how to approach you. And you've got someone in your circle that does the fake flexing. Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. They're actually pretty broke. Okay? It's what you call the fake flexing. Hey, Heather. And we have, there it is. Your light irritates their demons. Y'all keep smiling and keep choosing happy. Okay? Yeah, I do really feel that there's someone that's trying to intimidate you, trying to bully you, trying to scare you, okay? Could not have said that better. Talking smack. You may be dealing with someone who has, I'm not going to say mental issues, but I'm saying somebody is dealing with some PTSD that may be in your circle, so be mindful of that. But this person that is talking about you, they're literally making stuff up. And they've gone as far as to create fake accounts to watch you. You, however, if you're working, you are hustling like a boss. Making it rain, focus, mind on the money, money on the mind. Going to be a good weekend for that. What else we got going on? There's something you're going to get hooked on. Some of y'all binge watching something on TV. Nothing wrong with that. And some of you, I need you to do some reflecting, that journey inward. Where were you this time last month? Where were you this time 3 months ago, 6 months ago? Where were you this time last year? If you're doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. Good or bad. Adjust accordingly. Someone may approach you. They have spent so much time partying and just played out and just want to come chill with you, I guess is what you want to say. And you also got that happiness hater here. That happiness hater. And someone, they're going through your social media with a fine-tooth comb. Thank you, Miss Jen. With a fine-tooth comb, they're climbing through your social media. Guys, if you missed the beginning of the reading, y'all please join me on YouTube because they're not doing me justice over here with the views. A lot of us are that way. But it's youtube.com/Psychic Jackie, and the channel is free. Okay? Also, hit that notification bell over there, let you know when I publish. Okay. Let's see. What do the cards have for us for the weekend? The last weekend of June. Oh my goodness, I need to write horoscopes, don't I? That light bulb just went off. Putting that on the list. Putting it on the list. For the weekend. What we got going on here? Okay, look at there. 7 of Pentacles. Like I said, if you're working, and gaining hard work will pay off. You also have the 10 of Wands, feeling a bit overwhelmed. But it says the worst is over. You do have decisions to make this weekend. Time to sit down, use some discernment, and make some decisions. King of Pentacles. It's kind of y'all sitting on your throne. Adjust your crown. You're in good spot. You're in good energy. You're really in good energy. And the center of the reading comes with the Lover's card. There's going to be intensity in the love life this weekend. With that said, we have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups says Cancer energy going on there. Cancer energy. Someone coming in with a huge offer of love. They got like this whole spiel and whole proposal that they want to lay out to you. Now, I need you to pass judgment on everybody in your inner circle, but I also need you to keep your heart open for this offer of love that's coming in and actually listen to what the person is going to present to you. We do have the 2 of Wands. Upcoming, you're discussing travel plans. A little bit of delay. Magician trumping your weekend, saying you get everything you want and desire. Let me say this, okay, because there's an attachment to that. You get everything you want and desire if you take action to get it, okay? And we have the 9 of Wands. Y'all feeling a bit scattered, feeling a bit bajiggity, like that cat on a hot tin roof. Alrighty. That generally indicates to me that you guys are on the right path. Yeah, this deck is okay. We'll use this deck today. Let's go further with these messages, shall we? Further with these. Look, I can't even shuffle today. Can't even shuffle. What do we have going on with the 7 of Pentacles? We've got 6 of Cups. Someone from the past communicating. Could be people, more than one person from the past. With, you've got, it's about restoring your finances, getting in what you need, that sigh of relief coming in. Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a Virgo energy. I don't want to say this person's negative, but I can say they're kind of down and out on their luck. Okay. 10 of Wands, talking about the worst is over. There it is, 3 of Cups, 3 and more people outing and or a celebration. There's going to be some type of get-together this weekend. There's also the 3 of Swords. That third party is watching you. Third person, I wanted advice and or opinions. God, someone is nosing around in your business, minding your business for you. And you have the Ace of Swords. Communications are wide open this weekend. I want to throw out that one of the signs that you're on the right path is going to be an owl. An owl, the sign of wisdom. Communications are wide open, both good, bad, indifferent, people from the past, people you have not heard from. Just a lot of communication going on. We have that 2 of Swords that talks about making decisions. Making decisions talks about there will be an unexpected offer of love and or assistance. Okay, some of y'all might be a little alcohol going on. Some of you could be a little champagne going on, some type of toast. And we have the 10 of Cups. Someone may present you that large offer of love, maybe actually be a committed situation that they want to talk to you about an actual relationship. Okay. Now, with that said, we've got the Muse of Voices. You definitely have decisions to be made this weekend. I'm going to be real honest with you. For some of you, you pushed and pushed and pushed these decisions off to the point you're going to be forced to make a decision. You're going to be forced to make a decision. So you got some decisions at hand that have to be dealt with this weekend. Okay, King of Pentacles. There is a Tower. We have a Tower this weekend. Anger, temper. Brief and passing. Brief and passing. This could be someone that has provoked your anger and you have your say and you move on. And for some of you, this could be regarding matters of the heart, whether it's family, friends, or a significant other. Some of you are indeed opting to remain single. Okay. Now, with that said, I also see you as being independent and doing your own thing. That you're pretty stable, more stable than what you're giving yourself credit for. We have that Muse of Emotion to keep your heart open as love enters. Okay. And that's funny because it falls right beside it as the Lover's card. The intensity in love. The intensity in love is coming with a loss of sleep. Someone's on your mind. And we have the Knight of Swords. Something is rushing in. What do we have rushing in here? We have an Emperor. There's an Emperor rushing in. Now, this could be a male or female. You take it as it resonates. This is a dominant, prominent type person. This is an alpha person. This is someone that comes in to save the day. I just feel that you feel very secure with this person. Okay. Now, with the King of Cups, this big offer of love that's come rushing in here. It's part of your wish fulfillment. A little bit of a delay attached, but part of your wish fulfillment. And it also is indicating the calm before the storm. Get the rest that you can while you can. I think that has to do with more than love. I think that's in general, folks. This is the calm before the storm. And we have the Death card energy this weekend. Yes, endings and new beginnings. Okay, there cannot be a new beginning without an ending. So endings, closures. One door closes, another door opens. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. A new door's not going to open until you close the old door. It's kind of the way it works. On your Judgment card, You need to watch your circle because you are on the ascension. You are on the level up. You are leaving the troubled waters. You're heading off to the calm. Like I said, you guys got happiness haters here. And you've got money in addition to. Some of you, this could be the sale of an item. This could be a bonus check, a commission check. Some kind, I feel like this is a surprise. Maybe it's a gift of money or something. I feel it's got a kind of a surprise to you, okay? And with that, we've got don't overthink things. Don't overthink. You don't have time. It's going to be a busy weekend. Look, we could be sitting here on Monday for the read before you know it, okay? You don't have time for it. Talking about those travel plans, budgeting, looking at the money. Some of you in Aquarius may or may not resonate. And we have Two of Pentacles. You guys are standing on your throne. There's also a power couple here. I want to throw that out there. If you're juggling financially or a little bit out of your comfort zone right now, those days are about over. Hang in there. No frivolous spending, but just hang in there, okay? Third time. This is the third time that someone has come in and said, you got decisions to make. These are going to be important decisions. I can tell y'all that. On that Magician that says everything's going to be okay. It says to keep your options open, and you have options. Also manifest, manifest, manifest. Remember, those daydreams are part of your manifestation. Make sure it is exactly what you want. There's a messenger card coming in. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I'm going to take that back. I think it's fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strength is on your side no matter what you do. You remember that. When you need strength, it's going to be right there for you. On that feeling bajiggity, that cat like a hot tin roof, comes with the Five of Swords. It's because you're guarded and defensive. Drop your guard down. Live a little. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Enjoy life. It's a weekend. Eight of Cups. Detox. Purification. Walk away from someone or something that does not serve a purpose. Let me repeat this. Shut your mouth and walk away. Okay? And we have the Seven of Wands. So that's your inner peace. The journey inward is going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Trust me on this. Your bonus card for the weekend. Oh, look, you got a jumper. Your bonus card comes in with the Four of Pentacles, telling you to keep some things to yourself. Thoughts, ideas, opinions, particularly opinions, keep them to yourself. All right, folks. Let's see what else we got going on for the weekend read. For the way we should probably get into the weekend shadows, should we? Should we? Don't forget that we are also going to do the, don't let me forget, Jen. All signs at the end. Shadows. Weekend shadows. I made no promises. Weekend shadows. Be warned of a mechanical breakdown. Also, the part of that temper is because you keep emoting. You're the one that explodes. You're about to explode on someone or something. So just remember that. You are the one that explodes. Some of you feel like that you're just adrift and don't know what direction you're headed. If you sit down and be still, those answers will be provided for you. This is your shadow work, okay? Also be warned of someone that's kind of preachy or self-righteous that may cross your path this weekend. There is a snake. There is a snake in your circle, hence why I said judgment. And there's someone that's coming in that's going to ask for your forgiveness. Now, the thing about this is I find this person to be very genuine and sincere. So they need to be heard, okay? And some of you, the reason I'm telling you don't get stuck in your thoughts, you feel you can go to a dark side very quick where you feel like you're just absolutely drowning. Well, if that's the case, there's something here that tells me you need to face it. Shadow work you need to face. Quit taking the route of avoidal. Face it, walk away, keep going. But the longer you put it off, you're just prolonging your agony. Okay? All right, let's see. Randoms for the weekend. Weekend randoms. We have something here, biblical proportions. Now, that came out in our weekly read. Mind you, the week is not over yet. Y'all guys, be careful. Overcoming your phobias. Some of you seeking the holistic path of, non-traditional medicine. Again, with the wisdom, I want to throw out unicorns, maybe a sign you're on the right path. Some of y'all are getting news of a divorce, and a lot of you got increase in finances this weekend. You could very well hear about someone going to jail, and your angels are surrounding you, telling you to have trust and faith. Trust and faith when something biblical goes wrong. Okay, some of y'all are visiting a farm. Perhaps you work on a farm. Someone coming in to question you. And some of you doing some volunteer or charity work. It's about counting your lessons and blessings. Take the time, sometime over the weekend, just be still and count your lessons and blessings. You could be dealing with someone with an Asian descent. And some of you are just addressing your abandonment issues. Okay, abandonment issues. Hello. What else we got for the weekend? For the weekend, you got some exciting news coming in. It's kind of the exciting news that kind of leaves you like, takes your breath away, kind of the shock and awe. But at the same time, you're like kid excited. Okay, so it's good news. You got an older man that you're dealing with. This person has white hair or white facial hair or both. You also have a younger male coming in and an official type person. Someone about to bring you good news or good fortune. Hello, Angelique. There's an older woman coming in to speak to you about advice. And be ready for changes, major changes, big changes. Be ready for big changes. And y'all know me, I'm going to tell you to think bigger. If you're manifesting a home, a car, travel plans, I need you to think bigger. Think bigger, okay? And if you're invited to do something in your community, by all means participate. I'm going to be real honest with you. There's some people that view you, your happiness hater views you as a privileged person. Honestly, you are. You are. Own it. Nothing wrong with that. And if you're working this weekend, it will be profitable, but there could be a little overtime. You may be helping someone else out that's not as fortunate, and maybe you think that you can't help, but you can. There's a main female seeking advice from you. Sudden wealth is here. And whatever news is coming in, I can say this. It's the weekend news, and it's going to supersede your expectations. Y'all, think bigger. What's the 1212 about? I was at the time there because that's my birthday. 1212 was my birthday. Okay. Now, let's get into this. I'm going to go with, if you're dealing with, we're going to run Aries through Pisces real quick. This is for your weekend read. Y'all, y'all will see me sometime over the weekend. I'm not sure when yet. I am available this weekend. Get in those June readings while you can. Okay. If you're dealing with, let's go. Okay, gang. If you're dealing with an Aries, you may hear that this person is going to make an offer of commitment, or some of you actually getting a proposal. If you're dealing with a Taurus, person has regrets where they made a lot of mistakes. Not sure if you'll overcome them. If you're dealing with a Gemini, legal matters, restoring their balance. They could be dealing with the court system or some kind of legality. If you're dealing with a Cancer, trying to reconnect or reestablish relationships. If you're dealing with a Leo, the storm, the turmoil is ahead. Turmoil. If you're dealing with a Virgo, we want to talk to you about marriage and a sacred union. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're holding out for the signs of true love. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, trusting their intuition, the knowing. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they could be dealing with a divine masculine. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, you are waiting to hear from that certain someone. If you're dealing from an Aquarius, sticking close to your family. If you're dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with someone with a lot of responsibilities or perhaps a single parent. Okay, gang, let me give you some weekend affirmations here. Weekend affirmations. Weekend affirmations, y'all. Y'all, have a good weekend. Surrender to the spirit energy. Embrace change. And I am a miracle. Look, you're going to get a yes or no answer. You have, I am becoming a better person every day. My happiness is a choice I make. I am ambitious and I am motivated. And some of y'all procrastinators need to find that motivation. I'm telling you, it's about finishing old projects, okay? Yes or no? Place your question out there to Spirit in the form of yes or no. We're about to answer it right here, right now. Don't forget, if y'all are seeking a personal reading, is JacquieTallman.com. Ready? Here we go. One card only. Green team. Green team live after this. Okay, I'm going to give you your yes answer. It says you're grounded, you're centered. You need to trust your intuition. When in doubt, trust your gut feeling. That's your yes answer. That is your yes answer. All right, gang. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a super fantastic weekend. You will be seeing, I am working this weekend. A lot of work is being done in this office. So, yes, on that note, you will be seeing me sometime over the weekend. You guys, have a good one. Enjoy your Friday. I'll see you soon. Bye.